Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with part 6 of my Grand Theft Auto Vice City Let's Play, the game in which Ricardo Diaz, he may be sampling a bit too much of his own product. I mean, the guy is just so strung out. So strung out. Like, I know that I said Ken was kind of strung out, but Ricardo, he is strung out. Maybe lay off the drugs? Maybe take up yoga? Drink a martini or something? I don't know, I'm spitballing here. I got nothing. I've never taken drugs in my life, so I don't know how to approach this. Also, thank you for the body armor. It does the body good.
You worked as a clown at birthday parties, corporate functions, bar mitzvahs, and go-go bars. You, realizing that you were a hollow man that can only take on the personality of others, decided...
I'm sorry, we'll get back to that. Just getting a job. Sir, yes, sir. What am I doing, sir?
I would like to meet you again.
Is that a good thing?
Of course. Although I'm starting to think that Diaz was responsible for our unfortunate loss.
What makes you say that?
One does not wave accusations at a man like Diaz. I'm merely thinking out loud, no matter.
Thinking is a dangerous pastime, Colonel.
I don't have time to run more errands, Cortez.
I would have thought a man with such dangerous dates would be hungry for opportunities. Please, Tommy, at least hear me out.
All right.
I have a buyer for a piece of military hardware that is being taken.
Ooh, dangerous kind of hardware. I like it.
I want you to call me immediately. Then?
I mean, science hardware is nice too and all, but military hardware. Don't mind that I'm borrowing the car.
$1,000. Suffering from anxiety, you attended group therapy for a year and considered getting a sex change. An idiot liberal felt sorry for you, and now you host your own radio show, write a newspaper column that lines my birdcage. You've got an ex-wife and attractive girlfriend, although she's married to your best friend, and you're on top of the world. So answer me this. Can you really say the years of living under my administration have been bad for you?
We are not talking about me. This is pressing issues.
Don't dodge the question, Maurice. Answer it. We all want to know.
Can we get to the part where we press the issue?
You see, that's what's wrong with this city. Liberals just want to open the floodgates, let anyone in and make you, the ordinary, hard-working men and women, pay for the pleasure. Well, you have my permission to beat them with sticks. We won't prosecute. You'd be doing us all a favor. Free love, wig out, don't work, make love.
If it wasn't already apparent that he's a Republican.
Meanwhile, Crayshaw, I know your father. He's made a lot of money, which makes him a great person, but for every good conservative, they end up having some wacko commie kid
Find a way to
just back
steal
from a vacation in the Orient who wants to share. Go take that share in business to Cuba, or Canada, or somewhere. I don't have a trust fund or a rich daddy. I know what it is to be poor, to look at the world from the other side. I slept my way to the top.
You two would...
Sorry. I mean, at least they don't question it.
Great state from all places north.
Oh.
Whoa! Let's all calm down. Oh, sorry, asshole!
Are you?
But I never applied for a sex change.
Hi. This is a terrible idea. Ow. I'm riddled full of bullets. It hurts. Thank you. Please do not do any of this at home. Go to a friend's house. No, leave me alone. What exactly made you think that was a good idea? Driving into a goddamn tank. I'm sorry, but a four-wheel car is not stopping a tank. A car in general will not stop a tank. Okay, we're done. You'd think I'd get paid a little more for something that dangerous. Sorry, I need this. Please understand, and thank you.
Or any of them fancy places setting foot on our soil.
You think what? Have you been snorting blocks? Have you read the Constitution?
Yeah, I sure have. It talks about freedom. Freedom for Florida from the stench of people moving here to retire or going on vacation. Build your own damn theme park in your own damn state. Florida theme parks is for Florida people only. That's what I say. I mean, I don't go to...
Free heal. Free heal.
I don't believe there are theme parks.
We love free heals
Then
because
they
the
should
free
stop
hurts.
coming down
They
my way
hurt.
and build redneck land or whatever. Damn redneck hicks ain't got no class. My views ain't extreme, mister. They're common sense. And what a lot of people would say if they have the guts. If you keep letting people immigrate here from all over the so-called United States,
Sorry.
guess what?
Please ignore my
There's
driving.
no more room. We'll be piled on top of each other like they are in Australia. What we're gonna do soon...
Actually, let's hold off on doing Mr. Loud and Strung Out's job.
From the 47 states of wastrels and bad influencers to the north, we are going to cut Florida off from the mainland of our oppressors and float out to sea. Then, the nation of Florida will be free to start over.
You know,
There'll be
the
no
idea of
long-ass
getting rid
lines
of
at the
Florida
log
sounds
flume
rather
or the
appealing.
pirate ship ride when I take over.
should definitely
You
try
and the
it at
kids
some point.
will be able to ride the rides all day. We will have a roller
shouldn't
coaster
say
for
that.
each and every Florida family.
You know, your board...
2-bit hits.
Tommy, this is Donald Love. Donald, this here is Tommy Versetti, the latest gunslinger to come to these parts.
Aye.
Now, Donald, you just shut up and listen, and you might learn something. Now, nothing brings down real estate prices quicker than a good old-fashioned gang war. Except maybe a disaster like a biblical plague or something, but that may be going too far in this case. You getting this
Maybe.
down, you four-eyed prick? Now, recently a gang lord died. You disguise yourself and head on down and crash the funeral. Mix it up and then hightail it. You getting this down, Donald? Well, that ought to put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh? And then we'll just sit back and watch the prices tumble.
Okay. If you ever wondered where Donald Love got his mind for real estate,
But I especially hate Yankees, by which I mean anyone from Georgia or further north. Build your own theme parks, buy your own sun, grow your own damn mosquito-infested swamp, pal. We're gonna build ourselves a river. FBI, CIA, I don't give a damn. They can't stop us. You shrub, you yellow-bellied, tie-wearing, bribe-taking hypocrite. What have you done for Vice City up there in Washington?
I've ensured important tax breaks for gun retailers, real estate developers, and I've cut the cost of policing, saving the city 2% or 25 cents per
Oh,
household over a
Jesus Christ.
6-year period.
At the expense of society. Think of the little people. Poor people have no voice in this city. Every time I find a park to meditate in, someone brings in a bulldozer and builds condos. The madness must stop.
So you suggest we just stop making babies? People need a place to park their boat and trailer and to put their swimming pool. You're beginning to sound red, and by that I mean you prefer a hammer and sickle over a hamburger.
I'm not little. I'm 5'5". It's time for corporations and all of capitalism to step aside for naturalism. You're not saving this planet. You're spending it. Your credit is no good here. We can't afford to loan you any more of our nature. Those are our trees. I only wish I could be around a little longer to...
Armor. Need body armor. It's good for the body. Thank you. Thank you. I feel kind of
Rest of the
fragile
world
without
have to
it.
tell us about how to do things.
All
Build
right.
more trains, have people elect their leader rather than an elite electoral college, ride a bike to work like a girl
Sorry.
scout, or a
Sorry.
town with dietary concerns.
Ignore that,
No thanks,
please.
Vladimir.
I'll agree with that. People from other countries are good for nothing. That's why we have to keep teaching them a lesson. I'll tell you what makes a real man. A truck to pull stuff and a couch to think on.
I'll tell you. Speaking as a sensualist,
Yeah,
and by
whatever,
that I mean a
couch
very
goblin.
narrow-minded, id-centered man of peace and travel. I recently went to Europe. I think everyone should see it for a week. You really see what's wrong with this country when you visit a European utopia. Things like a journey, public transportation, healthcare, leather shorts, mustaches. When I went to Belize, I helped some villagers clear some land for an environmentally friendly
Well, this doesn't look racist.
Worrying about whether they are gonna get robbed. What drives a man to just take?
What we need are more after-school sports like choir or drama so people can learn to express themselves properly by singing or pretending to be a tree. Have you ever heard a whale sing? It's a lonely form of beauty and some very ancient wisdom, helping people to help themselves with drama and choir and flowers and my dad's money.
Listen, trust fund Tommy, your ideas are pathetic. It's no wonder that mankind has woken up one day to find me in charge, amigo.
Mr. Shrub, you got elected on...
Wait, come back. I must slay you.
Cannot stoop to your level. They assured me this was a show that understood politics, where we could debate things mano a mano. And I find myself having statistics hurled at me like so much stale confetti. We cannot boil people down to numbers. You have no idea, my friend, what it takes to serve, the sacrifices I made to help my country,
Getting
to
out,
help my
getting out,
city,
getting out, getting out.
the complexity of government, the hideousness of my wife, and the way her thighs grow like our national debt. Oh, sure, some people like that, but not me. It's a nightmare, my friend, and I have it thrown back at me by an ingrate like you. I can scarcely get up in the morning.
And with that outrageous revelation, let's take a quick break to tell you something very informative. You're listening to Pressing Issues on Vice City Public Radio. Over to you, Jonathan.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Jonathan Freeloader and you're listening to VCPR. This portion of Pressing Issues is brought to you by Ammunition, a proud supporter of public radio and our community. We hope you're enjoying Pressing Issues and the way it challenges your view of society.
purveyor of
Unfortunately,
personal defense.
public radio in Vice City is under pressure. That's because we're
Oh!
better than everyone. You can't hear this kind of hard-hitting...
Please ignore my driving. You know, right now I want to get out of this outfit.
Or funding a starving child in Australia.
I feel all covered with flies right now. Call us, pledge your money, give 10% of your income. That's
Never.
all we ask. And for that, you know everyone can be educated on the important things we discuss on VCPR.
10% is a really small amount. I remember when I was volunteering in Central America, to make myself appear less shallow, the native peoples would give you 10% of their land for a pair of mirrored sunglasses. And they would run around me saying, chicle, chicle, which is Espanol for pretty woman. It was very spiritual, like waves.
Absolutely.
Your
But remember,
ignorance
this radio
appalls me.
station could disappear. The voice of unprofitable profitable radio could be silenced. One day you wake up, roll over, and she's gone. You go into the kitchen, there's a note scrawled, the sound of a taxi leaving in the distance, a thunderstorm rolls in. It's a metaphor for my haircut, or this pledge drive.
Yes, the
That
pledge
is a
drive.
disaster.
Become a member. Only members or people with radios can listen to this radio station. Now back to pressing issues.
Shouldn't we get off
Sorry.
the phone number?
Like I told the
Please
children at the
ignore my
library.
driving. What?
Hey, Leo, I got some work for you.
This ain't Leo.
Hey, if Leo knows you got his phone, he's gonna kill you.
Maybe Leo's already dead. Maybe I killed Leo and took his phone. Did you ever think of that, prick?
You kill Leo? You must have big cojones. Wanna work for me? Drop by my father's cafe in Little Havana, and we'll talk mano y mano.
Okay. I think it's as entertaining as that would be. We're gonna hold off on doing Umberto's job for the moment. Better. Run. We have so much to do, so little time.
We don't want your no.
My car is gone. Please, I need to borrow yours. It's an emergency.
To get scaremongers and non-believers men like you, Chavez, under control. I've got a good mind to have your funding removed.
We don't get any funding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good. You won't see a penny out of me. You've got to stop spreading these lies or I'll whip you myself. I'm not afraid. The Constitution asserts a man's right to bear arms and arm bears and all points in between.
I support the
Whoever
right
heard
to
of a
arm
gun,
bears.
Or a bear causing problems. This is all cocky pop or whatever that word is. It keeps the place safe. Trouble is caused by unemployment, and unemployment comes from poor economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And
Probably.
If you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and...
Alright, Diaz. What do you want? The fastest boat.
Not so pleased with yourselves now, huh?
Whoa, watch where you're waving that thing.
No more pigeon shit on my car, eh, Tommy?
Guess not.
You're damn right. Now
That's
listen,
one way to take care
you
of the
know who owns
pigeons.
the fastest boat on the East Coast?
Not offhand, no.
Me! And I want it to stay that way. Every smuggler from here to Caracas has one dream. A faster boat.
Is that right?
Rumor has it the boatyard had just completed such a vessel for some Costa Rican dickhead. And Tommy, I want that boat.
Okay. Just make sure you pay me for
I
it.
got you! Where'd you come from? Pinhead!
I think your pigeons are back.
Well, when you're rich, how else are you gonna get rid of the pigeons?
Yeah, I heard this phone was unsatisfying.
Steal the fastest boat.
Your life savings. Buy yourself a piece of swamp, drain it, and get rid of the damn wildlife. Then apply for planning permission. Pretty soon you can have your own retirement community or resort destination holiday place. You can start making money out of the boom, the shrub-inspired boom, and enjoy the kind of things sensible people have. Personal bodyguards, massive fences, and a bigger collection of guns than the other guy. It stands to reason.
No, 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 no. Keep them out of here. We do not want any more old folks. If there are any old people listening, go back to your homes. Florida does not want you. Please, die somewhere else. What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want a river. We need a river.
You
The
mean you
Freedom
want a
River.
boat?
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is. When I was in Uganda, people were poor, but they were happy. The more you have, the less you have. And that's kind of what I'm all about. There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket.
You
want a piece of this?
I'm sorry, Mr. Oscar, please ignore the manslaughter going on right now. Touch. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to live my life.
Three or four radios.
No,
all turned
leave
on
me alone.
CPR. A dog. 15 ice cubes. But I don't feel safe. I'm worried about gangs.
Gangs are a myth put out by the liberal elite to patronize and demean the working man. I mean, what kind of right-minded youth from a poorer background is going to spend his time stealing things and posing in silly clothes when he could be getting
Okay,
ahead
here
with a
you are,
minimum
one
wage?
fast boat. Pay me. Could stand to pay me a little more. But whatever. We're done here. We're done here, and I am a bullet-ridden mess. So why don't we go ahead and stop here while the stopping's good? And what do you want?
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
No! I need to find a hospital. Get these bullets pulled out. And then find some body armor.
Everything.
Or, you know, buy it. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was cut off by the dickhead on the phone. Let's go ahead and stop here while the stopping's good, and I'm still somewhat alive. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. No, seriously, you'd think I'd get paid a bit more after getting shot at like this.